Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Gonna open up the mill today and I'm gonna lube it up and get it ready for use. I hope to get it running today. It's early enough yet. Should have time to get it going. Now, we have a bunch of grease, sorry I kicked the tripod, grease certs and fittings. For example, right here, I'm wondering if there's anything there. There's one here. Anyway, I've got a lot of grease fittings to lube up, so I'm going to be doing that. And then I've got to grease the gears and the slider rails here. Take off my rubber strap. That helped it in transportation. So when you advance the tree forward, then it's going to move on lubricated rails here and reduce wear. So I've got to lube up all these things, the gears and everything, before I run this today. I'm hoping to run it today. Also, as I said the other day, there's rollers under a lot of these track sections all around here. I'll have to find them. And there's lubrication grease certs on the bottom, inside, tucked in away, so that's going to be fun to try to get them. I noticed there's an occasional bolt here and there that might need some tightening or missing or loose that I've got to work on as well. So this was stored in a shed for quite a while, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be alright. Oh, that was greased up well. Let me see. I want to make sure, because I'm unfamiliar with this, of course. There's some dirt I'm going to want to clean off too, because that is going to be a rust problem. Here is, oh yeah, see, I knew there were going to be some hidden points in here under the dirt. The dirt has blown in through the years and covered up some of the fittings. That one's all well lubed up. Oh wow, that thing fits tight. So I'm going to go around and hit all the fittings before I do anything else. So I thought I had everything, and then I realized the chain probably should be grease. I mean, it's not bad. You can see I got grease shooting out of all the points where it needed grease. So I got all that done. And I greased the rail, because when I had to put a new tube in, a lot of grease came out extra. There was a bunch of grease in the springs. Didn't feed through well with the last tube, so I fed that all into the teeth here and greased the rails. I have to get the back half of this rail, but I greased the whole front edge of that rail, and I greased all the rollers underneath the rails. So that should be all good now. Anyway, everything else is greased and ready to roll. I got the tractor lined up. I did not show it because Melanie helped, and she doesn't want to be seen doing stuff like that. So I got the tractor hooked up. Basically all I did is put the shaft on and eased it on in. I needed help holding it up is all. I got that done, and well, I'm going to give it a try and see what happens when I spin that up. So, oh, I got a nail in there for now. I've got to get a good bolt. That was just for lining it up. I'm going to have to find a good bolt for that, a hardened bolt. The nail will be fine for just now for testing. I'm going to hammer that end over so it doesn't fly out or break. But I've got to go into town and get a proper bolt for that that's going to hold. It's going to have to be a grade 8 hardened nail, bolt. And long enough to fit that. It's not a very big hole through there. So, we'll see. I even lubed up the U-joints on that, on the drive shaft. So I'll set this up and I'll get a hammer and hit that before I do anything else. And I'll set this up and we'll fire it up and do a little test run without the blade just to see how the rails move and all that. So I'll be back in a minute. So let me fire this up. That's weird. There's motion. First time since 1970, from what he said. It's quiet without a blade. This is the first time, actually, guys, live. He said since 1970 this has been parked. I'm just feeding rails. Runs. Look at that. There it is. Got a lot of wear on it. It probably still has a lot of life left in it though. I see a lot of floppy stuff, but you can still get parts for these. But all the belts are still holding up. All the dry belts are still working. It's really simple. I'm surprised how slow it goes forward though. So now I gotta go get the blade. I gotta level this off. That's gonna be a job. I have to level this off. I'm gonna grease that rail though in the back. So I'm going to slide this forward and then shut it down and then grease that rail So it's this way for forward, and then that way for back, and it goes back 3 times the speed it goes forward. So just a belt drive. It's so simple. It is a really slow speed, but then again, I don't have the tractor idled up. So definitely it's going to run faster when I idle up that tractor properly. There, now I've got the rails exposed. I want to lube them up better before I really start running this. So I'm going to shut it down for now. And I can lube it up with that. I got to grab a rubber glove. I'll lube that and then I'll bring the rail back. But that's all I'm going to show you for right now. I'm going to have to go get the blade. I'm going to have to dig a hole. I'm going to have to level this up, off, and raise it up and put it on blocks and all kinds of stuff. A lot of work yet to do before I can get that blade to start cutting some wood. We'll see how it goes yet today. Well, guys, I had Chris over and he was helping me. We started putting blocks on and leveling. I didn't grab the camera because we were running out of daylight. These days are shorter and we were running out of daylight, so we just worked as fast as we could. And I got some blocks under it. I've got 8 cement blocks. I'm leaving the axle on so that it's still a portable, a mobile thing, but everybody has to level off their sawmill to use it. Even if you go to somebody's house temporarily with a mobile sawmill, you've got to level it before you can run it. So I've got to level it off. But yeah, the axle's going to stay in place, so it's still a portable unit. And that way I might end up moving it again. Who knows what's going to happen here. But I've got to finish this set of blocks. I got these blocks here, and we threw the tarp on it. Now I got to get the alarms rigged up for the night so it's safe. And that'll be it. I got 2 blocks high over here, and that's pretty much how it's going to be. Now eventually what I want to do is put, when I get it to where it's going to be staying more longer term, I'll probably be putting some 2x4s or 4x4s or 2x6s or something under that, and then you can secure it down better. But for now, I just want to get it level side to side this way, so that when you're cutting down the mill, when the trees, the tree is going to be sliding down the mill, it doesn't twist. So that's got to be straight. Anyway, I need to start securing this up for the night. So I just wanted to tell you, Chris was over. Sorry we didn't get him on camera, but he'll probably be back tomorrow. We're going to finish shoring this up. I took the tractor and I parked it in a safe spot for the night. Everything's got to be secured for the night. Every night I'll be taking that tractor. So that drive shaft isn't coming off. There's no way you're taking that off in the dark. And, so that's, everything's safe for now. Every night I'll be putting the tractor away. That's too valuable to not put away at night. Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow is a new day. Hopefully the weather will hold up. And I want to start getting this put together for cutting. I thought I might cut today. I'm happy I did run it though. I ran it today, but I didn't quite get as far as to sawing some wood. Tomorrow. We'll be sawing some wood tomorrow. It's not an easy job with such a big thing. It's not just a simple little deal. Especially one that's sat for so long, because it's got to be all lubed up. But you know, say if you bought a brand new mill, you're still going to have to assemble it, and that's going to take time. And then level it, and then lube it, and everything else. So, this is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Please like, subscribe, and share, and follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid on a budget. And having our own mill and a homestead is going to be an awesome to help us become more self-sufficient. Hit that bell icon, get notifications of video uploads. And you got to do that even if you've done it, you got to do it again and again, because somehow it doesn't last. Well, that's it for tonight. Talk to you later.